yeah, man, you already know what the fuck it is, man. DJ Jerry, aka the voice of the streets. It's that motherfucking Mixtape Travis Radio, man. I got a special guest in the building right now, bitch. 2Real, man. What's happening?
What's happening, man? Check this out, boss.
Yeah.
Check this out, baby.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's happening?
What's good, dog? You in the motherfucking building, dog. Mixtape Travis Radio,
Finally,
man.
my nigga, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here, man.
I ain't gonna lie, everybody, a couple motherfuckers been telling me that. He's like, man, why you ain't been interviewed 2Real, bro? Like, well, what the fuck take you so long, bro? He been going viral. He been going nuts, bro. You should have been had him on the podcast, bro.
Man, listen, man, it's timing is everything, man. The timing went right. And for everybody who said that, man, just know I reached out to Jerry about a year ago, and he told me I can come on. And I ain't never get back at him. So that was on me.
Yeah. No bullshit.
Just
I told
clear
you.
that up, man. Just clear that up.
Yeah. Because I was like, man, whenever you ready, bro, nigga, hit me. We gonna knock that shit out. We gonna go crazy. Right. But shit, like the timing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's right now, man.
It's right now, though.
We got you, bro. But shit, though, like, you know, we got to clear it up ASAP, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody that's seen that it went super viral on Mixtape Trappers, the Mixtape Trappers page. You know what I'm saying? It was a clip you had did an interview with another podcast in Texas, right?
Yeah, Witty Apartheid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we posted a clip where you said Milwaukee was one of the best dressed cities. But I had put, you know what I'm saying, Milwaukee was the best dressed city. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
because
listen,
I don't give no fuck.
Hey, you got their ass with that, right?
Yeah.
And let me tell, listen, this is what I want to tell y'all. Like, look, I want you to bring the camera a little closer. Right? Hey, check this out, boss.
Yeah.
What do you niggas really want from us? Like, what do y'all want from us? Like, let me ask you this. What do y'all want from us? Nigga, I'm really trying to shed light on the town. On the city, right? I'm trying to shed light on the city, and the whole time I'm trying to shed light on the city, all the fucking comments is coming from people from the city. I said one of the best. I clearly didn't say the best. Nigga, Jerry got y'all. He baited y'all in because niggas don't read, because reading is fundamental. Niggas don't watch shit. Watching is fundamental. Listen is fundamental. But what do niggas really want from us, boss? Like, think about it, my nigga. I'm trying to shed light on the city. We stay going viral for bullshit every month. And it's no real representation of our culture. So, yeah, I said we was one of the best. And let me tell you something. Nigga, even if you didn't agree with me, you shouldn't have said nothing. Because then your mama say, nigga, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing good at all. And think about it. Another thing we was taught. If you can't help a nigga, don't hurt a nigga. But you niggas won't help a nigga, but want to hurt a nigga. Right. Hurt his brand, hurt what he trying to do. Nigga, I'm trying to push our movement forward, our culture forward, shed light forward. But at the same time, you niggas still want to crucify a nigga for trying to represent this motherfucker. You know, when I was on that interview, nigga, they ain't even know niggas like K Camp, Rico, Love, Tank, and all of us from our city, because niggas get pushed and ran out for shit like this. How the fuck all the comment sections, people in the comments, is the people from our town saying, no, we ain't the best dressed. Nigga, that's y'all, nigga. Nigga, when we put that shit on, shout out to Trapping Ass Baby J, nigga. We put that shit on, nigga. Yeah. It ain't just no motherfucking designer, nigga. It ain't. The clothes don't make the man makes the clothes, boss.
Right.
So for niggas to understand fashion is bigger than just some fucking designer. You ever seen a dirty ass kid put some clean clothes on and he still looked at dirty? For real, bro. I'm talking, that shit had me so mad. Like, niggas don't understand the concept behind this shit, boss. Yeah. Like, nigga, you can have a $3,500 outfit on. I can have a $200 outfit on, boss. And I still gonna knock that bitch you want. I'm still gonna look good. I'm still gonna get more action than you, boss. Yeah. So at the end of the day, man, I was disgusted to see the city, like, 90% of the comments, motherfuckers from here, like, nigga, you shouldn't have said nothing. You should have been like, yeah, that's what's happening. You should have seen the mission, because people from out of town was commenting on there. He clearly said one of the best. Right. Goofies. Like, man, that shit had me so mad, boss.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because, like, I was doing the same thing you was doing. I was just reading all the comments, bro, and I was just like, wow, like, it's just crazy how, like, I feel like don't nobody hate Milwaukee more than Milwaukee.
Man,
like that's how I feel, bro. Like, don't nobody hate Milwaukee more than Milwaukee, bro.
Fucking lied,
like, it just crazy. Like, and I don't know, like, it's just wild, man. But like, dog, like, even if I don't agree with a nigga, I'm be like, oh, he from Milwaukee, all right, fuck it, come on, I'm riding with him.
I ain't finna say, like I say, if I ain't got nothing good to say, I ain't gonna say nothing good at all. Because at the end of the day, it's like, if I can't help this nigga, I ain't finna hurt him. That's what I was taught, man. I can't help him right now, but I ain't gonna hurt him. Go on, do what you do, my nigga. Shed light on the town. Because what I was trying to do is what exactly happened. You had plenty of people in my DM like, man, what's the fashion from around here? What kind of fashion y'all got? I sent them right to Loud Pack Larry page. Yeah. Showed them the Loud Life. You know what I'm saying? Sent them right to Lil Petty page. Showed them the Dripping Bear Light. You know what I'm saying? Showed them some of my shit. Like, we got a culture here that I'm trying to propel and put on the map, because I'm the type of nigga that I ain't trying to bring one thing down and lift one thing up. Because what I learned is, even in Atlanta, when they had the snap era,
yeah,
While the Snap era was going on, they still had T.I., the trap shit. They still had Jeezy. They still had Gucci. They still had Shorty Low. So I'm just saying, it's not one representation of Milwaukee. It's multiple representations of Milwaukee. And I'm just here to give y'all that other representation of Milwaukee that's actually going to show y'all the authentic, the players, what we grew up on, like the real root of this shit. You know what I'm saying? The kids that's out here doing their thing, we salute that. We want to empower that. We want to push that for all the young artists and the young talent, but we also want y'all to see the culture, the streets, the human beings, the people that's been grinding for years. Like yourself, boss.
Right, yeah, on the real.
Like yourself.
That's love, bro.
No bullshit, man. Listen, Jerry, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. Like, I remember you from 2010 and now. That's 13 years, right?
Yeah.
And I'll never forget it, bro. Like, bro, the shit you've been through, bro, as a person, bro. Like you have reinvented yourself so many times, my nigga. From having all your guys when you first started doing these mixtape shit, from niggas going to jail, niggas getting indicted, and you keep pushing through it all, reinventing yourself from hosting niggas mixtapes to just doing all this shit, my nigga. And what I noticed, dog, is that instead of nigga giving you your flowers, boss, niggas really want to be you. And like, instead of playing their role, niggas want your role, not knowing all the shit you had to go through and endure. My nigga, you managed to smile through it all, through all this bullshit, everything that's been going on. A nigga might manage to just keep being him through every phase of the culture that we've been embedded in, that you've been embedded in for years. You've been deeply invested in this shit. And niggas don't know how many times a nigga done feel some type of way because you ain't post nothing for free or nigga, you ain't hosting nigga shit for free. Like, niggas be wanting your role until they get your role and realize, nigga, it's a real headache behind all this shit. And instead of trying to help push this forward, nigga like, oh, he doing that shit, I can do that shit. But then that shit fall on deaf ears because a lot of these niggas fade in and fade out. But you been in consistently, my nigga, and I'm gonna tell you, my nigga, you gotta keep going, boss, because your story is propelling too, and it's very intriguing to people who just think you just some nigga that just started podcasting, media blogging. No, you been around in this shit for years, built relationships, ain't burnt none.
Right.
Built a lot of relationships because your name gets spoken good in our culture. And I love that about you, bro, because a lot of niggas mentally, it's a psychological battle for a nigga to stay doing what he been doing as long as he been doing, and outsider niggas coming in trying to cheat the process, thinking they could just grab some fucking mics and get a podcast and try to be you. But it's only one of you, my nigga, and I'm gonna leave you with this, bro. Can't nobody do you better than you, right?
Right.
So why not be you? If you try to be somebody else, there's a million niggas that probably can be that person better than you, but can't nobody be DJ Jerry. It's only one Jerry, my nigga. Right. Believe that.
Yeah, that's love, bro. I appreciate that shit, dog. Like, niggas be scared to do shit like that. Like, just give a nigga they flowers, bro. Like, and it's vice versa with you, bro. Like, seeing you, like, through the Timbuktu era, you know what I'm saying, when you first started, like, we talked about the President CD, nigga, I still got that CD. Nigga, to this day, nigga, I still got that CD.
That's what's happening, bro.
I got it in storage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a big box, like, nigga, whoever give me CDs, bro, I got a box like this, like, nigga, for shit, like, from 2010 to whenever anybody that see me and give me a CD, I don't throw nobody's shit away. I keep everybody's shit.
That's what's happening.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
appreciate that.
Only if it's super, super ass, then I throw it away.
Oh, yeah.
I let the streets listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah, well, no bullshit.
Yeah, but, yeah, man, like, niggas done came a long way, like, and then, like, even though the music shit and what we do, like, it ain't like the NBA. But, like, the only reason I'm going to make the NBA comparison because the people that's legends, you know what I'm saying, that they durable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be durable. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through this. You got to go through this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And survive through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You see all the GOATs then had a crazy story. You know what I'm saying? Any GOAT you name right now, they got a crazy-ass story to be who they is today. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, to be real with you, dog, that's why I be saying, bro, when you like me and you, nigga, we done made it through too many motherfucking thunderstorms to be bothered by raindrops, man.
Yeah.
So when these niggas be hating and saying that little shit, man, bro, I got a fuck it button, bro. I done been through too many storms, my nigga. I don't be bothered by raindrops, my nigga. Motherfucker, it's raining, man. It's raindrops, man. That shit light. So a lot of shit I just let roll off me because at the end of the day, when you done been through the worst situations and been through a lot of shit and you grew from it, you learned from it, it started to give you appreciation for life, bro. And like, even with the NBA comparison, like, I feel like your best ability is your availability. Like, to be available to the people when they need you. Be available to constantly do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here 15 minutes early because to me, that's on time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's a 2 o'clock meeting, but shit, I'm here at 1:45. Like, and the reason why niggas don't want to give niggas they flowers and shit because a man can never truly be a man unless he get rid of his ego. The ego has to die in order for you to even grow. The ego die, you grow. And you shouldn't be afraid to put a nigga in your light because it's not going to dim yours. Giving a nigga his flowers and his seconds and letting him smell them. Because like you say, I'm so sick of niggas passing and niggas saying all this good shit about him, but they won't say it when you hear it. And right. You know the nigga walk past. Bro, niggas so weird, they'll see you in the store, my nigga, know who you is, and won't speak on some weird shit. Right. And then you may happen to just speak to them and they be like, hey, I know who you is, bro. So this whole time you know who I was. Why you being weird, bro? Why you being weird to me? I don't even like using the word weird. You're being different. You're being different from my norm. You know what I'm saying? So right. Yeah, bro, motherfucker just gotta keep pushing, bro. It's an everyday struggle and it's a mental battle. And niggas don't even be knowing half of the shit niggas gotta go through to propel and go through life the way we've been going through it.
Fact.
But I definitely gonna always speak highly of you, publicly and privately.
Yeah. That's love. That's a real shit. Too real. Shit, the name speak for the motherfucking self, man.
Facts. No
hell yeah, dog. But you see, like we just said, man. We're gonna start from the beginning, bro. Like when did you first start this shit? Cause you started like around like 03, 04, some shit like that, right?
Yeah, it was like 2004. Yeah. I started. I used to be at the club called Lyric.
Yeah.
Lyric 414 Escape and Questions. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to go in there. I never forget it, dog. It was that's when DJ Tony Neal and Court DJ Lee and DA and DJ Don, all of them was in there, man. I used to come in there, man. I'm popping bottles, young nigga. And I used to pay them niggas like, hey, man, play my shit real quick. And me and my guys, we'd turn up. And then I was watching the crowd and shit. Like, damn, people actually liking this shit. So I printed up CDs and shit. And I just started, like, pulling up on niggas in my nice car and shit. Niggas buying my shit. I'm like, damn, niggas fucking with it. Then they'll come back and give me a report like, man, I like that shit, bro. That one song, ooh. And I'm like, because I used to be like, man, niggas lying, man. Niggas be capping. But it was like, so many people were supporting me back then.
Yeah.
That I realized, like, damn, I can actually do this music. And I was doing the same shit I'm doing now, just telling stories and what shit I was going through. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no fantasy shit, no articulate shit. So from 04 to now, almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. But, you know, like the music always been close to me, but it always been more like the hustle been in me, like to go get some money, like from after sets, throwing parties. And like, I always been a nigga, like, I never was the reason I feel like I wasn't real big known in Milwaukee, because I was never the nigga that, like, I remember when artists used to come and they like, bro, it's $1,500 to open up for Jeezy. And I'm like, man, I ain't finna pay no nigga no $1,500 for them niggas to get all the local performances out the way before Jeezy even come in the club and see me, nigga, and I'm rapping in front of my town. Fuck that. I'm finna take that $1,500, go to a club and be like, hey, man, when y'all slow night, man? What night y'all got that y'all really don't pop? They like Wednesday. All right, look, bet. Let me get that night. I'm gonna pay y'all security. I'm gonna pay my DJ, bro. I'm gonna pump the night. I took that same little $1,500, got that night, created the whole showcase, had some artists come perform. Shit, sometimes even charged them a couple hundred, and then gave away some shit, and I made some money. I said, fuck that. I'm just gonna go take my money and go get my own spot in. So I had the business go get my own money mentality, because I wasn't one of them niggas that wanted to keep spending all this money and rapping just to look good. Because a lot of niggas be spending a lot of money and be looking good and going nowhere fast.
For real.
So yeah, man, music always been a part of me, but it always been like the hustle in me. Like, I was trying to figure out how to make some money off of me, like, because I wasn't a nigga that was finna let too many niggas eat off me. And I watched that. I watched a lot of niggas, like, let niggas eat off them for real. Like, and nigga, they look back at their career and their life and the little run they had, they ain't got shit to show for it.
Facts.
And everybody else well off. So I guess a lot of niggas didn't really like that about me, but I know they respected it somewhere in life. If they ain't respected by now, fuck them. But niggas always got to respect that little buddy gonna make sure that he eat off his name first. Then y'all niggas can get the seconds and the leftovers. But I get the full course meal, boss. Not the other way around. So yeah, if that makes sense.
Bullshit. What's your where you from? Like, what side of the city you from?
Man, I'm from 13th and Right, bro. Low end, right behind North Division. It's the one-way lane, 2500 block. You know what I'm saying? Been down there my whole life. We still own a crib down there. Grew up right behind North Division, 13th and Right. Shit, I'm low end, and man, always been down there my whole life. One of the few niggas in the city, like, I don't never, like, a nigga my age, we ain't talking about the young niggas, and young niggas be like, I can still go on my block, but this niggas my age that can't still go in their hood.
Right.
Like, they can't even go down there. They ain't even welcome. I'm embraced. I'm in love in my hood. Like, I go to anybody's house, knock on their door, come in there and chill, sit on their couch, my nigga, and sleep for 2 weeks if I want to. Like, I'm just one of them niggas, bro. My hood still love me. People still love me, and the old folks still see me happy. You know what I mean? I still check up on people. all that shit, bro. And I've been down there my whole life. I ain't never lived in no other hood or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where I've been.
Yeah, but shit, like, you know, like, you've been down there your whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, like, even just being in Milwaukee, like, it molds you to be a different type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was one of the most, like, crazy experience that helped mold you to be who you is today?
Man, the crazy experience I ever had, dog, was a very unfortunate situation in 2005. You know what I'm saying? I had a traumatic situation. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, nigga almost died and left the earth. And when I came back from that, bro, I had appreciation for life. Like, what happened was I felt like before that, I thought I was invincible. Like, a nigga thought, like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I do whatever I want, live how I want.
Right.
And somehow God had showed me that to not be true. And what I realized was too, dog, that the power is in the tongue. Because I used to speak a lot of shit that was negative. And I used to always say, if a nigga do this, they gonna have to do this, or if this happening. And I kept speaking at it to my life, and it actually came true. But instead of, you know what I'm saying, taking me away, you know what I'm saying, he left me here. And he left me in my own thoughts. Mm-hmm. And after that traumatic experience, bro, I kept bumping my head. But something kept telling me, like, dog, you here for something. And even other people, everybody around me that love me, like, bro, you got a reason to be here. But it's kind of like what I was telling you earlier. Like, when a motherfucker see your potential and you don't really take it for what it's worth. And that's what happened with me, bro. And when that happened in 2005, I was 19 years old, bro. And it changed my perspective on life. And I was trying my best not to make me become worse. Like, I wanted it to make me better, but it was making me, like, I was bitter for a minute, mad at the world. So multiple prison bids, had to go to prison like 2-3 times. The whole time in there, I feel like just God attacking me, putting me in a room with people who got life, who got similar backgrounds to me, ain't never coming home. And it's just, I know all these messages coming. I'm not dumb. I'm going down to church to try to highlight my guys. Right. But when I'm at the church in the joint, it's a message in there and it's relating to me, but I'm ignoring it, but I'm feeling it. And it's just like, I feel like I was always getting attacked. And now where I'm at today, I feel like that's where I feel like the turning point was for me, that began the cycle of you got to change your mentality in order for you to win. You can't keep trying to be slick. You got to be wise, because I was always trying to be a slick-ass nigga. Right. But I end up had to learn, like, being slick get you nowhere, being wise get you everywhere. Tough niggas been losing forever. Smart niggas been winning forever. So I be trying to make the smart choice and not the tough choice. So in 2005 to now, all them different hurdles I went to led me to here, and that's where it began. And I basically get at experiences. I get at that experience at that time the most credit to where I'm at right now.
Thanks. But shit, like, you ain't got to talk about it if you don't want to, but like, like, if you can, like, can you say like what led up to the that situation?
Well, that situation, it's more like the reason I personally like didn't want to like elaborate on it because it involved family. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my family, we all moved on from it. We all forgave each other. I forgave them. They forgave me. And we just left it like that. You know what I'm saying? It was hard because I didn't want nobody to harbor no feelings towards nobody and shit. I had to take accountability because, you know, one thing I learned in life, bro, a lot of people like to play victim when shit happened to them. And I'm not that type of nigga. I'm going to take accountability. I played a part in what happened. So it's like, as a man, I swallow that. I take my heat and your heat because it's a family situation. So by being a family matter, I just wouldn't want to go in details about what happened. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's all love.
Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah, but like, you got into the music, man. Like who you started fucking with, like, out the gate that like looked out for you, like when you first got your feet wet with the rap shit?
Looked out. Man, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Back then. Okay, let me ask you this: what's your definition of looking out?
Looking out, just like
what you mean by
throwing you on the mixtape, putting you on the show, letting you record, you know what I'm saying? Like at the stu, you know what I'm saying, without charging, type shit like that.
The first nigga I can remember that's fresh in my mind that actually helped me, let me get on their platform, fuck with they mixtapes and all that shit. The first nigga was Razor. His name was DJ Razor. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Razor, he was the first nigga. He did he put a whole mixtape of artists together. Forgot the name. It was called A Legion of Dooms. He had the store up there on 35th and North. Razor was the first nigga to actually put me on a mixtape with a whole bunch of different artists and shit. Big collabo, did a whole little event surrounding it, and it was dope. And then after that, it was Monte Carlos with the Smash.
Yeah.
He had the Smash stand for Support Milwaukee Artists and Stop Hating. And Smash was one of the events that propelled me and kept me alive because it was like an underdog type of open mic and shit where all the underdogs come. And I was, at the time, I was the biggest underdog. And yeah, Monte Carlos, he definitely was like a nigga that kind of helped me in this music, you know what I'm saying, businessly and personally.
Yeah.
So, and like outside of that, I don't want nobody to get mad. I can't remember it's been so long. Yeah. But I know for sure, them two for sure was some niggas that definitely helped me and looked out for me on my way up.
Yeah, because you came a long way, bro. Like, but for the people that don't know, like, you see what the Milwaukee music scene doing right now, bro. We going super crazy. You know what I'm saying? We down there, like, about to be top 3, you know what I'm saying, cities, music, rap cities, you know what I'm saying, in a minute soon. Like, somebody that don't know nothing about the Milwaukee music scene, like, back then, like, between, like, 07 and 2010, like, how would you describe that shit?
Man, back then, it was a grind. It was really hard. Listen, when I say Milwaukee rap scene was so fucked up to me back then to where when we used to go do shows, it was a whole bunch of rappers supporting rappers.
Yeah.
It wasn't no fans. None. Like, we had 30 motherfuckers in the building. They all rappers. And they all supporting. Like you probably got like 10 niggas that's fucking with your music, but they all rappers too. And it's like, damn, where the crowd at? And then the people who did have the crowd, like, say it'd be 10 people performing. And there's one rapper, he performing, and he got like 15 of his people there. And as soon as he performed, they gone.
Yeah.
Like, just deceased. Like, wasn't no real support. Yeah. So 07, 010, man, it was just like, it was a grind. Like, niggas out here with CDs, posters, flyers. You had to really put the work in to even be noticed. And you was noticed more for your grind than your music. Only time people music was known back then, it was like, I remember Ronnie Bo had that campaign and shit, I'm better than Jay-Z. You had to have like gimmicks and shit like that. I used to be like, damn, dog, these niggas really, you really got to promote your shit. So back then it was real hard. It was, the internet wasn't popping like that. And it was so much work you had to put in. Till now it's like, nigga, and be honest with you, no slight at none of the DJs, but DJs was not playing Milwaukee music at a high volume back then. Like, if you wasn't part of that coalition of them DJs and shit, and they wasn't fucking with you or whatever, they was not playing your shit, boss. Unless you was shit, you was had to be paying or doing something, ass kissing or something. But they was not playing nigga shit. Now I ain't gonna lie, to their credit, they always be like, hey man, give us something for the hoes, give us something for the bitches. Like they was big on that booty shaking shit. That's why that shit kind of always gonna be big in our town. But the way it is today it's the opposite, man. It's so much love. Like, they forced to play people shit now because of the internet. The internet has really, really, really pacified a lot of these artists where they ain't got to do no work like we had to do. So that was the drastic change. It was more open mics and shit like that. Nobody was getting paid for no show, boss.
For real.
I don't remember one nigga like, bro, I'm getting $500 a show, unless it was Baby Drew or Cuckoo or something. But wasn't no nigga getting paid. So the scene getting better, man. I done seen niggas get 3,000. Joe Pablo and the other nigga XO, I seen niggas get 3,000 for a show. That made me proud. Nigga paid them 3 G's. Like, I done seen niggas get 1,500, 500, 1,000. I'm like, so the scene definitely got better from now to then.
That's no what's up, man. Yeah, shout out all them too, man. Like, cause like I'm like you said, like I'm just so happy for everybody, bro. Like, because like to me it's like night and day. Like, but the only difference, like, obviously the footwork too, but. Like, I feel like that footwork is getting put in the social media now. Like, I feel like that's where it reversed now. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of them having to actually go leave flyers on cars and go, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to the, you remember niggas used to go to the check cashing place and leave flyers and, you know what I'm saying? Go to Playmakers, all that shit, leave them.
The barbershop, the hair salons. I mean, playmakers, everywhere, Shards, everywhere. Hit the clubs up. That's popping, hitting out all they windshields. Niggas coming out throwing your shit off the windshield. Like, man, fuck this nigga. But they'll look at it like, man,
that's all that counts. As long as they look, bro.
Or niggas will take your shit and use it to break down their weed, all this shit. Like, hey, bro, where that flyer at that you put in the back seat? Hey, get that motherfucker right. Roll up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it was visual. You was in their face. They seen it, but it was just like, it was real grind. And that's where I got mad at, because I sold so many motherfucking CDs in this little ass town, bro. I'm talking about, I know And there's so many people that be posting my old shit. Like, bro, I still got this album. Bro, I sold a lot of CDs. So when that screaming shit came, I was mad the motherfucker.
Damn.
I damn wanted to quit rap. Like, fuck rap. I did say
yeah.
fuck rap for a couple years. So I'm like, man, all that motherfucking CDs I done sold, that shit don't count. I got to start over with screams and trying to get motherfuckers who 30 and 35 that still fuck with my music, want to go down, want to download this shit. Cars still got CDs and shit, players. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So it was like one of them painful adjustments where you like, oh, I got screams. Fuck these screams. They don't finna still print up CDs, but it was just like you had to reinvent yourself. You had to adjust. I think the scene it definitely got better, boss.
Yeah, man. But shit, like with the music shit, like you kept going. You know what I'm saying? But like I remember when you was super hot, bro. Like on the underground scene, like we said with the Timbuktu. And then you had end up like just disappearing. You had got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it shocked me because I'm like, damn, like bro was going crazy. Like he was on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Then he just disappeared. Like what did you have to sit down for if you want to talk about it?
Okay, I'm gonna explain that. But this is crazy, right?
Mm.
Every time I made it to the top of anything I was doing, that's when they got me.
Yeah,
they ain't never get me when I was doing bad, or when I was doing good. And I used to be like, damn, dog, listen, I have mastered the art of bouncing back, bro. They done sit me down so many motherfucking times. The first initial time was I think I had first time they sit me down, it was some petty shit.
Yeah.
It was this bar on the east side, Buffett McKee, called Sully's.
Yeah.
I'm sitting out in the car and shit. I'm just sitting in the car, man. Some fucking paddle bikes. They pull up, jump in front of my shit. Man, they find like 4-5 sacks of weed and shit. Yeah. I tell them I smoke, but this like my third time getting caught with a couple sacks. Yeah. So what they did was they called it second sequence class I felony. So the motherfuckers gave me 18 months in house correction for 5 bags of weed. I was so pissed. But the problem was I feel like they couldn't get me for nothing else because I kept beating bigger shit. So they like, man, I got to get this nigga. And they got me for that shit. That was the first time. The next time, when I go to jail, do this stretch, I go to jail to stretch. My cousin, that nigga locked up. He locked up already. They lock him up. I'm in his truck in his name. They find some shit in the truck. Now, I knew that they was going to put that shit on cuz if I didn't take it, because the car in his name. Anytime you get pulled over with a nigga and the car in one of y'all name was ever in here, if the one person don't take it, the other person gonna get it. And that's exactly what happened. And I was like, I can't see cause my cousin, they already finna give him 10. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna get this nigga no, cause the average nigga, the shiesty nigga would be like, shit, he already finna get 10, he might as well take the rest. I wasn't finna let cuz take the rest of that time. So I took it because, you know, like I say, that was my cousin. And, you know, nigga love me and I love him. You know what I'm saying? And he been more of a brother to me my whole life. So I wasn't finna let cuz go down like that. So I took it as a man because I ain't have a bad record. I had a little petty shit on my record, so I ain't think, you know what I'm saying, they was gonna do nothing. But shit, scratch me the fuck out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I took it on the chin, and I think that's where a lot of people that's where my respect in the street still come from, because everybody knew I remained too real and remained solid through a lot of situations. But shit, this the longest I ever been out, you know what I'm saying, since I was 13. So I just feel good, you know what I'm saying, to finally be free for 3 years. It's the longest I done been free. And like now I'm just trying to stay free because I feel like I mastered the art of bouncing back. Like every time I came back, I always reinvented myself, figured out what was going on, and seen where I could create me a lane in it. Because I never was the type of nigga, like, I'm more of an innovator. I'm not a follower. Like, I don't like following shit. I like creating things and people piggyback off what I'm doing instead of me watching what they doing and piggyback off what they were doing. Now, you can always add stuff to you, but I always tell people when you add stuff you get from people, make sure you make it yours somehow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened with all them situations. It was drug case after drug case after drug case. And the nigga just kept getting knocked. Then I had a DV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The bitch called the police on me. I called my PO, lied on me, all kind of shit, bro. I was in so much trouble from 13 to 33. It was crazy. Yeah. So, and in a nutshell, my nigga, all that shit on C-Cap, though. Anybody could look that shit up and see, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm free now, and that's part of my story, and I ain't running from it. Like, I'm going to live in my truth, so can't nobody use it against me. Because a lot of niggas don't like living in their truth because a motherfucker might use it against you. I'm going to live in my truth, so you can't use it against me. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
No bullshit. That's real shit. Hell yeah, man. Like, dog, you been out like 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you had to adjust like to all this shit. Like, you see, it was super, super different. Like, the social media game different, bro. Like, everything different. Like, you got to, like you said, the streaming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like we talked off camera a little bit. You said you had to readjust. You know what I'm saying? But like, cause you do the like motivational shit. Like, when was it that you caught like, damn, like this is for me. Like, I want to do this shit.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, boss. I got a DM from Deion Sanders.
Wow.
Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying?
Prime time.
Prime time. You know what I'm saying? And I just for the sake of the people, I want you to read this, man.
Yeah. Shut up, motherfucker. Let me see.
Look what he said, man. Coach Prime.
He said, man, you don't have any idea.
No, come to the top. He at the top.
The top.
That's him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I responded back to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff, my brother. God bless you, dog. That shit crazy.
Deion Sanders, you know, that I had sent him, man, and he followed me.
Yes, dog.
And when he did that, and I looked at Deion Sanders as like all
show the message. Show the message
like
on there.
all the motivation. When Deion Sanders DM'd me and said, "Good stuff, my brother. God bless you." Man, that was the beginning, bro.
That's crazy.
That was the beginning.
Yeah, that's crazy, dog.
And then when I had got E40 and Wallo to comment on my shit.
Yeah.
When Wallo and E40 commented on the video, I said, man, I gotta take this shit serious. They watching.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing it, it was just what I was feeling at the moment. I just get it out. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I never looked at it like motivation. I thought I was just talking my shit.
Yeah.
Like. But it was so many people like being inspired by it. And then in May, I just went super viral where every day I woke up, I had to turn my notifications off. My phone was dinging every 10 minutes. Ding, 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 ding. Like the notification coming in front, like ding, ding, ding. And I went to my settings and turned that shit off, nigga. And all the way to the day, videos from 4-5 months ago still getting commented on, still getting liked. So I realized, like, man, I got to take this shit serious while I got them watching. Because now I got to get this shit to them every day and then show them the work and show them, bring them into my story. And then when right after I went viral, that podcast, Witty in Texas reached out.
Yeah.
And when they reached out, it was like, hey, what is it going to take to get you out here? And I just shot some shit at them. And they came right back like, hey, send us this, send us that. And I sent it. And like 30 minutes later, they like, check your email. Check your cash app. And I said, never.
Wow.
Never. So it forced me to take it serious because I was on some like just venting, bro. Because I be having a lot of shit on my mind. So when that shit happened, bro, it really turned me up, bro. Mm-hmm. It really turned me up for real.
That's crazy. Because, dog, you got videos like, what, millions of views and shit. Like you said, Deion Sanders, all type of motherfuckers like sharing the shit. Like what was one of the first big videos that went viral for you?
The big video that went viral was the day one video.
Okay.
I basically said, and it caused a lot of controversy. What I said was, a day one nigga is not a nigga that you knew from the sandbox since you was a little nigga. I said a day one nigga is a nigga that on day one up until now, he never switched up or changed on you. Never. Always been the same in public, private, when he was broke, when you was doing good, he never looked at you different, he never changed on you. The problem is, niggas think a day one is a nigga that you knew since y'all was little. Your mama know his mama, you dated his sister, but this nigga done told on you, you forgave him. Nigga broke in your house, you forgave him. Some niggas even robbed their own partners, and niggas forgave him. Niggas did a lot of shysty shit to him and forgave him, and they still call them day ones. That's not a day one, my nigga. A day one is a nigga you met on day one, up until now, they ain't never switched up or changed. And when I put that shit out here, you know, it was so many people that been programmed to believe a day one is a sandbox nigga to where it was so controversial. I'm talking about, but that was the video E40 commented on and said, preach. And then Wallo commented on that motherfucker with the fires because they understood what I was saying. And that video right there to this day is gone. That motherfucker had 4.4 million on my page.
Damn.
It's gone, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucker out of here. And I was just like, when I seen that video go like that, I said, damn. And then after that, another one right after that, I dropped the one about don't ever bring no motherfucker to my crib that I don't know.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker went even further than that one. And I said, oh, whoa. And it's like people be thinking this shit in the comment section. They be thinking it's some shit that just happened that same day. They're like, did you go talk to him? I'm like, because when I talk about shit, bro, I be reliving it in my head.
Yeah.
I think I got trauma or something because I be triggered.
Yeah.
You can say some shit and it'll trigger something. And all the emotions and how I felt at that time, boss, that shit come right back to me and it grabbed me. So my mindset be, people be thinking like, this nigga going through this shit right now, or it just happened, but not knowing, nigga, I'm just reliving this shit that, you know what I'm saying, I disagree with, because I always thought that, like, a day one was this. And, you know, niggas did foul shit, and I'm like, I ain't forgiving niggas. Fuck that. I ain't got no day ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know it's crazy, though. I know, even though I didn't, you know, I don't like double backing on content, but, you know, I got to get your opinion, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole ass nigga Adam22, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you spoke at it on the last podcast, but, you know, his wife was getting buzzed down, you know what I'm saying, getting cracked open, you know what I'm saying, like on OnlyFans by a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And, everybody even have different opinions about it. Like, he's still trending, bro. He's saying that he got 50 million views off it, so he good, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he ain't worried about nothing, you know what I'm saying? He's saying they back popping, you know what I'm saying? He back popping, he back lit. You know what I'm saying? For letting his wife get cracked open. And dude said she ain't had no good stretching in a while. And he said he just got numb. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. But he happy, though. He got the views. He got the views. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like what's your take on the whole thing? I know you talked about it a little bit, but I just got to hear for 2Real mouth, bro. Like, I got to hear what you got to say.
I ain't gonna lie to you, boss. Like, when I seen it, dog, this how I feel. I said, well, shit. Oh, that was a strategic move for them to get some money.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a play because I looked at it from two standpoints. Okay, I ain't just dating a porn star. I married one. So what I learned about women, regardless, if you date women in certain industries, bro, you have to allow them to be free. Be their free self and be who they is. So to me, I knew by him being a YouTuber and a media person, and her being a porno star, not saying her career ain't doing good or her money ain't flowing, I knew that the only way ever that a nigga was going to allow their wife to do something like that, it had to be some money in play.
Yeah.
Obviously, money that she was going to bring back home to the family. Some people look at it as pimping. I look at it as a partnership. I married the woman that's in this industry. So at the end of the day, what the average person did it, what I did it, I wouldn't have married no porn star, so I don't think I would have did it anyway. But I'm looking at it from a business standpoint, like, oh, that was a quick way to make a bag. Because I think in the first 24 hours, if they got like 50 million views, they up there with the Kim Kardashian tape. And I looked at it like, from what he was saying, you know, she allowed him to have threesomes and do things. So I'm like, oh, this is just okay, baby. I'll let you do this because you're going to let me do this. But at the same time, when I first seen it, bro, I thought it was a money grab, like pure money. I thought it was all about a good way for them to make business. Now, I look at the other shit that everybody look at like, damn, he let his wife get slayed out and dude stretched her out and all that shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, that nigga Adam22 kind of player in a way. Me, like, nigga, you let another nigga have your wife. You kind of get a little player card for that, nigga. You let a motherfucker crack her up because that's what a lot of niggas want to hit that bitch. Like, in line. And dude, actually, the Jason nigga, he fucked his bag up because if he wouldn't have said nothing, they was finna double back and do another scene with all three of them.
Right.
So I looked at dog like, nigga, you done fucked it up for other niggas. Like, nigga, man, you know how, man, listen, bro. Niggas want to fuck niggas' bitches. You heard Tupac, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Like, every nigga want to fuck somebody's wife, my nigga. So, like, nigga, you got that chance, nigga. Why the fuck you ain't just shut up, nigga? You caught that fame, you start trending, and now you thought you was, man, bro, you fucked up your bag even further because that nigga wasn't relevant like that. Who the fuck? I ain't know that nigga before then.
Yeah, I ain't either. Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna be real. I ain't know Adam wife before then. Out of all three of them, I only knew Adam. I just thought it was a play for them to get a bag and for him to help her get a bag because she already monetized. He monetized. So that shit was all about a bag. And I ain't gonna say it was clickbait, but it was more like, damn, baby, what can we do to get this? If I let you do this, we got to make it to where we win. And I think that's what it was all about. At the end of the day, Adam he's smart. He in media. He know what to say. He know what to do. Now, did he go overboard with some of the shit he was saying after? Yeah. I mean, but we can't expect a white boy to be too cool. He corny. Like, the nigga corny. He's a corny white boy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to say corny shit. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I kind of figure that the after effect don't got nothing to do before the effect because it take a strong man to do something like that. I thought it was a P move on my behalf.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it real. You may look at it different, but hey, I done dated dancers before, boss. So I know Hey, nigga talking about, man, I got 5-6 G's or 10,000 for this, man. Shit, you got her for one night. I got her for the life. I don't care, my nigga. Listen, my nigga, we ain't dating virgins. Shit. Right. Only way you gonna date a virgin if you do what the Chinese nigga did. He adopted the baby and raised her up, then married her. I don't got that many years to wait. And I'm just big on knowing like this. It's more about the money, because what I learned is when we ain't on that side of the business, we don't really know. Because at the end of the day, I know he knew this was gonna. Bro, come on now, you Adam22. Right. You know damn well that a lot of people was gonna be like, say something. You got to be prepared for that. So I just think he was on some. Man, I'm finna put my wife in position so she can win. Let her have fun, because obviously she said she enjoyed herself. And then dude said he scratched her. Like, dude went extra hard. Like, man, she ain't been scratched in a while. Yeah. Now you playing with my nigga manhood. You playing with Adam manhood. Now you let him know. That's why he said it ain't the motion. It's the motion in the ocean, not the whatever the shit he said. So it's like, now you got to defend yourself. You done fucked up the bag for yourself, my nigga, because he could have, man, it could have been all kind of kinky shit going on with them. But, hey, man, listen. Shout out to them, my nigga. Whatever makes the bag, do what you gotta do. Shit, I ain't gonna judge you.
I don't know. I still think the hunky weird, bro.
I mean,
I just think it's weird. Like,
hey, it ain't weird. It's different from your norm, boss.
Right.
It's just different from your norm, my nigga. Like, he different from your norm. You different from his norm, because you probably couldn't do that, and he probably couldn't do what you wouldn't have did.
Right,
like,
fact.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I just look at it like that, bro. Yeah. The man made a strategic play. He got us for a couple of weeks to tap in. Had everybody Googling that shit. Probably was the most searched shit of the week. And he made a bag.
Yeah, most definitely. Hell yeah, but, you know, it's other shit, like, not just in Milwaukee, period, but, like, just anywhere. You know, like, sometimes, like, people, like, fake it till they make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make it look like something on social media, but in real life, it be really a totally different situation. But when they get to their position, they be like, damn, I'm good. I had to do this. Whether it's buying fake jewelry, posting in front of a car, like, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just faking it till you make it, period. Like, do you think that shit acceptable? And do you think, like, that's the way to, like, get on? Do you think that's one way to get on?
Well, you know what's crazy is fake it till you make it was actually a real concept. Like, it was real in the sense of when niggas did it back in the day, they faked it to actually make it. Meaning, when I had 10,000, people thought I had 100. When I got 100, they thought I had a meal. These niggas is faking it to be in the same position. They faking it to stay in the same spot. They not faking it to make it. They faking it right now to stay in the same position, fuck the same hoes, do the same shit, appear the same way, and they ain't trying to grow. Niggas ain't trying to, bro. You know how many popular known niggas that don't got they shit together, they paperworks, they LLCs. Like, niggas ain't doing shit for real to make it. Niggas doing shit to stay in the same place and just to look good, appear like it's going good. But that wasn't the concept of fake it till you make it. Like, back in the day, like the pimp niggas, they used to have a fake jury on, fake jury and shit to knock the bitch. Then once they get the bitch, she don't know she gonna pay for the real jury. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't know the jury was fake. When niggas bought fake jury, it was for the front for the hoes. Now, the bitches know this shit ain't fake. They know this shit fugazi now, and they know who really got the money. But the problem is, niggas are faking it to stay in the same place. Jared, they're not faking it to make it. Because faking it, you want to make it, you got to fake it till you get there. You're not even pursuing to get there. You faking it, got people believing you doing good, but the whole time you standing in place. That's what motion is sometimes. Niggas just standing in place, moving, and you think he got shit going on, but he ain't even trying to progress. Mm-hmm. Niggas faking it to stay in the same place. They not faking it to make it no more. Believe that.
Yeah, dog, that shit crazy, dog. Yeah, because I be seeing that then. You know, like, a lot of people be having different opinions about that type of shit, because some people be like, man, so what? Like, I'm going to do it, shit, and I'm going to get to where I want to be with this shit.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, it's like, I don't know too much about designer, but, like, they be saying a lot of niggas be having on fake designer, but I'm like, shit, I wouldn't know if it was fake or not. Fake designer, fake Jordans, like, even some of the rich niggas shot with the bootleggers, like.
Yeah.
So it's like, think about it. If I hop out of 550 Benz with a piece on and an AP and a Rollie or whatever, my change and shit on, you probably wouldn't even question it. But if I hopped out of a motherfucking Honda, shit, you'd be like, man, that shit faking the motherfucker. So really, it's all about presentation. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can trick it, you can beat them. The game always been like, before they find out, I already got everything I came for. See, that's the problem. Niggas got to know, like, before people find out this ain't this food, you got everything you came for. You gotta get what you came for. Because if you don't get what you came for, then they find out, they're like, oh, you was bullshitting all this time. But if you got what you came for, then they find out later, like, damn, bro, that shit was fake. That jury was fake. Bro, I would have never knew, bro. Because you was still progressing to get to where you want to get to.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just be settling. And I tell people all the time, never settle, boss, because the minute you settle for less than you deserve, you get less than what you settle for.
Facts.
Believe that.
Facts. Yeah, that's true, dog. Yeah, dog. Hey, you know, I always be hitting on random ass topics. You know, like the Island Boys, bro. Like, dog, they came out, you know what I'm saying, as gay or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and then like, I don't know, like he started talking about top and bottom, like all type of weird shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think they just doing that for clout, or you think bro just really always been like that, and he just wanted to come out at this time?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I stay away from them LGBTQ communities and them people, bro, because them type of people destroy a nigga whole career, man. I just stay away from them people. I won't talk about it. I won't promote it. None of that. I just look at it like, man, whatever you like, whatever you choose to do in your bedroom, that's between you and God and you and your partner. Because at the end of the day, I just know how the world was started, and I'm going to keep going with how it was started. I ain't got nothing against none of them people, but like when I looked at it, the only thing I hope it was for some money. I hope it was for some play. Because what else could you be kissing your brother for? Like your blood brother in that manner? Because you got so many people talking about selling your soul and Illuminati and stuff like that makes people think that it's actually true. Because we don't know what's going on the other side of that spectrum. Like, I could never. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a picture that went viral like a couple months in our city where dude was kissing his son. He was like 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And remember that video?
Yeah.
And people was just going so crazy about it. And I didn't see nothing wrong with it because it was like, come on, man, that's his son. But at the end of the day, everybody got their view of it. But that's a baby. That's his father. Y'all are two adults. And y'all kissing. If y'all ain't doing that for money, then it's just really like, man, something going on, man. Y'all got some demons or something y'all chasing, because you know that ain't normal. That's different from our norm, boss. And at the end of the day, bro, whatever floats they boat. But you won't catch me talking about them people, man. I do not. I have nothing against them people. If that's what y'all want to do with y'all life, man, so be it. Whatever you choose to do in your bed, that's up to you, boss. Me, I'm going to do what I want to do in my bed, because I don't want to be bullied and be people saying I'm this, I'm not homophobic, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just realized that it's some people that's different in this world, and it's some people that's going to constantly do things that we're not used to people doing, and it's okay. You got to adjust and adapt. But that's something I ain't going to adjust and adapt to.
Right.
I like the hoes. I like the bitches. And I love me some women, boss.
Right.
Believe that.
Mm-hmm. Bullshit. But well, where do you see the future going? Like, just period, like just with life, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, like from what we used to, bro, it was way different back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you see in the future? You know what I'm saying, for just the world, period, bro?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I see the world. I see a lot of jobs getting taken away and getting replaced by robots.
Definitely.
I see a lot of the technology coming in to take a lot of jobs from us. I see a lot of people should watch it's called Social Dilemma.
Okay.
On Netflix. I see these phones continuing to control our kids, and we being out-parented by these phones. The amount of stuff they can see and hear, the amount of stuff they can have access to. I see this really desensitizing us a little more, because the average person can't hold a conversation for outside of 2 minutes without being distracted or without picking up their phone, without. So I see us constantly just being distracted, and I see like more prisons getting built, more people going to jail, more people just dying, and a lot of people not being educated. But I also see on a positive, I see more people like me, you, trying to push the message forward and give people the example. Because I learned in life, you got to be the example you want to see. Like, you can't just say stuff. You got to be that example and show people like a format and a blueprint. And I see that on a positive note, like more people speaking out, more people stepping up and sacrificing their time and sacrificing some things that they like for the greater cause. And and I just see a lot of chaos in the world too, man. Where you got stuff like Donald Trump that got indicted 3 times. Nigga ain't got a mug shot.
Right.
But nigga, I get pulled over jaywalking. I'm in the county on Milwaukee County mug, like in mug shot page and shit. So I just see politics. I see a lot of people just choosing sides. I see a female president, man. I see a lot of shit, bro. That's just different from my norm, bro. And I pray. I just pray for this world, boss, because it's getting there where it's like, damn. But I also see, you know what I'm saying, like the kids is the future. So I see us just doing our part, man. Yeah. Keep them educated and get their ass off these games, man. Yeah. For real, bro, because these games is what's like, it's cool to have your kid in the house playing a game on, you know what I'm saying, to keep him out of trouble, but he got to learn something. Because these niggas out here thinking it's Grand Theft Auto.
They crazy.
So, yeah, man, I think it's the world on the good and the bad, the positive and the negative. I think that's what I see.
Yeah. No bullshit. Hell yeah, dog. You know, sometimes, like, people be going through, like, tough times and shit, like, on the financial side. And, like, say, motherfucker get laid off of their job or, like, want a hustle to just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like you the bounce back king, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for far as, like, your experience, like, what do you think is the most successful and what do you think is the most successful hustle like that is out there right now in 2023?
Ooh. It depends on your city, right? Yeah. So if I was to take Milwaukee, the food industry is very lucrative here. We love food. Yeah. I mean, food industry is always way good. Milwaukee, like, you come here, some good food, good crab boils, lamb chops, you know what I'm saying, jerk chicken, all that. I mean, our city mess with that. It's a lot of inflation in the real estate industry, but it depends on where you at. Right now they got Airbnbs is big in certain states, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you something that I feel like will always be money in, and a lot of people might not think, but I don't care if it's a recession or not, funeral homes.
Yeah.
And if you had a funeral home, and like if I had funeral homes, right, they say you get 10 funeral homes, where you going to put them? So I'm going to put 4 in Chicago, right in the middle of Chicago. So all the crime happened at. I'm going to put 4 in Louisiana, just all the states where the murder's at.
That's smart.
And that's where I feel like that's where the money at, lucrative. Funerals, it's never be a recession. People going to die every day from natural causes or murder. Or cancer or sickness. So them the industries I know for sure, like, you gonna always make money. Food, real estate, funeral homes, that's where some money at. Technology too. If you can learn these apps, creating these new programs and apps and shit like that, it's a lot of, that's why I tell people go back to school, take your editing program, learn technician and all that, because like right now we need more kids with trades where they can learn how to use their hands. Yeah. Because they taking so many jobs away. As the years pass, robots bringing out our food at restaurants, all that shit. They trying to change the whole trajectory and stuff. So people need to get trades and learn how to work with their hands. Learn how to work with your hands. Go get you a trade, because you'll always have a job if you know how to work with your hands. Believe that.
No bullshit. Hey, yeah, man. Who you want to shout out before you get out this motherfucker, bro?
Man, I want to shout out God first, man. Yeah. Because, you know, God and brought me through so much, man. And I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, my mother for having me, my daddy for, you know, busting that nut. You know what I'm saying? And, man, all my new supporters, man, all around the world, man, that really give me the inspiration to keep going, man. I appreciate y'all, because y'all are really the reason why niggas just always want to keep going. And, you know what I'm saying, like, my family that still love me, the few that still love me, you know what I'm saying, my kids that love me, I love y'all too, you know what I'm saying. It's just, that's what keeps me going, you know what I'm saying? The supporters, because I don't really like calling them fans. I feel like they real supporters because they support what a nigga doing. Right. And I just want to shout y'all out, man. And last but not least, Mixtape motherfucking Trapper, DJ motherfucking Jerry. You know what the fuck going on, nigga? Check this out, boss. Yeah. Hey, nigga, it's only one Jerry, my nigga. Hey, man, all you motherfucking niggas imitating and perpetrating, man. steady waiting and hating, man, you gonna be waiting for a long motherfucking time to see this nigga fall.
No
Believe
bullshit,
that,
no
nigga.
bullshit.
Ah.
Hey, make sure y'all check out the motherfucking hats, man. Hey,
Yeah, check this out, boss. Hey, one of
out,
these
boss.
yours, whichever one you want,
Yeah.
man. I got one for you,
it's
man.
the baby and the boss.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm
baby
saying?
and the boss, man.
Check it out, baby.
Check this out, boss. Check this out, baby, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. My link tree and my Instagram, man. Y'all can go to the website, get whatever. I got all kind of shit on that motherfucker. Tap in. Ah.
Yeah. You already know what the fuck it is, man. DJ Jerry, aka the voice of the streets. It's that motherfucking Mixtape Trappers Radio, man. Too real. What's happening?
Let's go.